Hey guys, how you doing today? I want to show you this beautiful, beautiful plant. I absolutely love her. This is my Alocasia Silver Dragon. Isn't she gorgeous? I love this plant. And look at the backs of these leaves. Ooh, I'm trying to get it in camera here. Here we go. Look at the back. It's got those beautiful red stripes going down. So cool. And then what's cool on the front is exactly where those red stripes are on the back of the leaves is where the green stripes are on the front of the plant. It's crazy. She's got another new leaf coming. And then she's got babies. See all the little babies? But I just repotted her. Oh, and I just made another mess. I just repotted her, and look at the roots. The roots are going crazy. Look at that. So what I want to do today is, besides not make a mess, which I already just did, I want to repot her into a bigger container today. So I'm going to get my potting stuff around, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I found a bigger pot. I'm going to go ahead and use this green one. I think this is yeah, it says 6-inch. This is a 6-inch pot. So it'll be quite a bit nicer for her to grow. And I just watered her a couple of days ago. So hopefully she will just slide right out of here. Oops. But with summer coming, I want to go ahead and repot her even though I just did it. But these alocasias, they grow quickly. And they like a lot of food. See those beautiful roots? I'm not gonna mess around and take the dirt off. I want to take and get the soil away from these little babies. See all the little new shoots coming? There's one. There's a couple right there. There's one over here. There's a corm right here, which will make a new plant. Now, I don't mess with mine. I don't take them out because those will grow up out of the soil. So you don't have to mess with them if you don't want to, because it will just naturally make its own babies. So I'm going to put a... yeah, that'll work good. I'm going to put a coffee filter down in the bottom of this pot because it kind of has big holes. And what did I do with my little scooper? I do not know. Packing my soil down a little bit. Now I want to pot her up a little bit high. That's a little bit too high. There, that should be just about right because I want to keep all these new... oh, I thought I had dirt on it. There's a hole in that leaf, see it? But anyways, I want to keep her a little bit high because of the babies. I don't want to rat them out. So I'm just going to fill in. I can't find my... I bet I left it in my perlite. Yep, I did. I did it. Always losing something, I'll tell you. But I'm going to go ahead and just lightly, I'm just going to loosen these up a little bit. The ones that are going around. I'm not going to mess with them too much. I don't want to traumatize the plant because they will find their way down. Then I'm just going to gently slip them in there. Then I'm going to add just a little bit of perlite. You want to have your soil airy for Alocasia, but you don't want to have it super airy because Alocasias love a moist soil. They don't like to completely dry out, but they don't want to be waterlogged either. So you got to find a happy medium for them. I've had a couple people ask me on a couple different videos why I don't give information about how often I water a plant. Well, you really can't give that information because you don't know what kind of soil people are using. You don't know what kind of pot. Is it ceramic? Is it, terracotta? Is it a small plant? Is it a medium plant? Is it a big plant? You can't, I'm sorry, but you can't give out that kind of information. You have to know your plant. You have to know what your pot feels like when it's after you just watered it, and you need to know what your pot feels like when it needs to have a drink. You have to know your plant and keep an eye on that plant. I can't tell you, like, maybe I water mine, once a week, but it's in a plastic pot, and now it's in a bigger pot, so I probably won't have to water it quite as often. But with the root system that it's getting on it, and it's getting a nice little root system on it, it's going to be sucking up more water. So, I might have to water it a little more often later after this pot gets a little more filled up with roots. But you do want to keep the soil moist on these Alocasias. I have like 3 or 4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think I got 6 different kinds. And they like a lot of food. The more you feed them, the better they'll grow, the healthier they will be. You want to, Alocasias are usually prone to spider mites. So I do a monthly spray down once a month. I try to do it in the middle of the month, spraying them all down with my neem oil as a preventative, and it works pretty good doing it that way instead of waiting until, I already have a problem. But usually spider mites on these, once you spray them down, at least with my neem oil that I use, it's usually no problem. But the bad part about it is you'll get, spider mite damage on the leaf, and that does not go away. So you always have to look at that spider mite damage. But so far this plant has never had spider mites, but my black I can't think of the name of it now, it's escaping me. Alocasia, I can't think of it. All I can think of is Dark Lord, and I know that's not right. But, she has gotten spider mites a couple times, even though I was spraying her down. But it seems like the black, like my Polly, my Frydek, this other black one that I have that I'll do a video on later, I don't know if it's actually the darker leaves and the blacker color with the red on it or what that attracts the spider mite. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like my Frydek, my Polly, and that other black one I have gets them like super quick. Or super easy or whatever. I don't know, but it's so irritating. But usually if I keep up on the neem oil, I usually don't have an issue. But if I forget my monthly treatment, oh boy. And they do like humidity, and they do like a bright light. So you'll want to keep them under a really bright light. They'll grow a lot faster, and the leaves will get bigger, and the more the color will come out. Like this is just gorgeous. I just love this silvery gray with the dark green. And then when this is the newest leaf, and it is kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a greeny color, but then it will get darker. It will turn a darker silver, which, Silver Dragon, it's a great name for it. But other than that, that's all I can really say. Every time I water it, I do feed her, even in the winter time, because they do like a lot of food. But alocasias are prone to going dormant, so if they start dropping a few leaves in the winter time, and don't grow properly, don't worry about it, because as long as your tuber bulb that the alocasias have is not rotten and it's still nice and hard, don't throw your plant away. It's not dying or dead unless you have a soft bulb on it. But they just will go, they have a tendency to go dormant in the wintertime. Not all of them, and not every winter, but they can, they will, and they do. So, just a warning. But anyways, beautiful Silver Dragon Alocasia, and that's all I had to say about this plant. She is gorgeous, and I love it. It was just a tiny little baby when I got it, so it's grown quite a bit. I'm happy with her growth. I can't wait until the warmer weather starts setting in, and she should really, really take off. I might have to put a little stake in here since I put her up a little bit higher because of the babies. We'll stick a little bamboo score down here in the front to kind of keep her from leaning so much. But I don't have one handy right now. I'll do that after the video is done. But alright guys, I'm gonna let you go. Oh, my camera is going dead. Have a great day. Bye. Peace.